StadiumDB.com presents Top 10 Best Ultras Atmosphere Stadiums. Hello! This time we have prepared something special for you. A stadium ranking, but the order of the places is decided by those who are responsible for the unique atmosphere in the stands, the Ultras. Our summary is based on the data from the Ultras World Channel, which has been selecting the best 10 crews of fanatics by publishing rankings on YouTube since 2013. For our summary, we have taken into account the rankings from 2017 to 2022, excluding 2020. The scoring rules are as follows. 10 points are awarded for the first place, 9 points for second place, and up to 10th place, for which 1 point is due. Before we get to the material, please subscribe, smash the bell and like buttons, and leave a comment below. And now, without further ado, we invite you to the fascinating world of the Ultras, who make the atmosphere in stadiums during football matches so special. 10th place, Stade Geoffroy-Guichard, 10 points, AS Saint-Étienne. We start our ranking in France. The local venue underwent a major upgrade before Euro 2016 and still looks very modern. Stand by stand, the sectors behind the goals, second level of the auditorium, were then expanded. The western VIP area underwent a makeover and 2 of the 4 corners were enclosed. The whole was clad in perforated trapezoidal sheet metal. AS Saint-Étienne is supported by 2 Ultras teams, the Magic Fans and the Green Angels, who together create a spectacular tifos at their club's matches, and the stand's green and white look only confirms the legitimacy of including Saint-Étienne fanatics in a list. 9th place, Parken, 11 points, FC Copenhagen. Located in the northern part of the Danish capital, the venue is the largest in the entire country. The arena, which has a retractable roof, hosted some of the Euro 2020 matches. Behind the goal, on the north side, is the famous Section 12, a 2-story stand where Copenhagen's most die-hard supporters sit. This is where the tifos are presented and chants are intoned, which are picked up by the whole stadium during matches. Both levels can hold 8,600 fans, making Section 12 one of the largest stands in Scandinavia. 8th place, Stadion Poznań, 12 points, Lech Poznań. The fan movement in Poland has a rich tradition, which is why there could be no lack of Polish representatives in this ranking. Lech's fanatics have repeatedly shown a strong performance at UEFA competitions matches, especially in the current Conference League, when their stadium was packed. The one-way ticket tifo at the match against Villarreal in particular was very impressive. We should add that the players carried by the cheering made the stadium a real fortress. The loudest place during Lech's matches is the so-called boiler, which is a 3-tier stand behind one of the goals that can accommodate almost 10,000 ultras. This is where the heart of the stadium beats. 7th place, Deutsche Bank Park, 13 points, Eintracht Frankfurt. German Bundesliga stadiums impress with their tifos during matches. They are almost always filled to the brim, and of great importance for the atmosphere are the standing seat sectors occupied by the Ultras. In Frankfurt, fanatics fill the stand behind the goal on the northwest side. Its lower tier holds 7,000 standing fans, while the upper tier has seating. After the redevelopment, the second level is also to be dedicated to standing fans, and the entire stand will accommodate 20,000 of the most passionate Ultras. In terms of capacity, it will be second only to the famous Südtribüne at the Borussia Dortmund Stadium, which can hold 24,454 spectators. 6th place, Gazprom Arena, 16 points, FK Zenit St. Petersburg. We don't particularly feel like mentioning Russian stadiums, but out of duty we must. The actions of Putin and his band of orcs have put Russian football on the verge of going astray. Both the national team and the clubs have been excluded from international competitions, and let it stay that way. At this point, we traditionally remind you to like this material. Also, remember to subscribe and click on the bell icon. 5th place. Orange Vélodrome, 16 points. Olympique Marseille. The stadium in the south of France acquired its current distinctive shape as a result of redevelopment for Euro 2016, which provided the arena with an impressive canopy and significantly improved the visibility from the stands, which had previously left much to be desired. The distinctive umbrella also made it possible to present impressive suspended tifos. All Olympique's fanatics groups share sections in both stands behind the goals and can rival each other using their tifos. 4th place. Allianz Stadion, 17 points. SK Rapid Vienna. The smallest stadium in our ranking, but the ultras from the Austrian capital are able to heat up the atmosphere well, even at the intimate venue. The arena was built at an express pace in just 17 months. The commercial name helped to finance the construction, but many fans did not like it. There was even a threat to boycott the new home, but a compromise was reached. More traditional supporters used the name Weststadion. The club's fanatics occupy the West stand located on the south side of the venue, which is always red hot and thick with smoke. 3rd place. Stade Mohamed V, 20 points. Wydad Casablanca, Raja Casablanca. The only stadium on the list that is outside Europe, and also the only one that is home for 2 clubs. If we had taken into account the score for each team separately, both would still be in our ranking, and so we chose the higher score and included the 11th club on our list. Thanks to its central location in Casablanca, the arena is the venue of one of the biggest derby confrontations in the world. The stands behind the goals, where there is no seating, are occupied by fans of the eternal rivals. The northern one, called Crimea, is the heart of the Wydad's fans cheering, while the southern one, called Magana, gathers the loudest fanatics of the Raja club. 2nd place. Stadion Rajko Mitić, 40 points. FK Crvena Zvezda. At the Belgrade Maracana, at one time there were truly impressive attendances, in excess of 100,000 spectators. At the so-called Eternal Derby, which is the meeting between Crvena Zvezda and Partizan, 2 of the most successful and popular Serbian clubs, the atmosphere is always heated, with fanatics of both clubs competing with each other for spectacular tifos and pyrotechnics. These duels are regarded as some of the greatest rivalries in world of football. Currently, the future of Maracana is at stake, and the stadium itself may be demolished, which will certainly not please Crvena Zvezda fans who create unforgettable spectacles at home. 1st place. Stadion Wojska Polskiego, 41 points. Legia Warszawa. Surprised? We're not. Legia's ultras have been in excellent form for years and deliver tifos that have been talked about all over Europe. You can always count on the fanatics from the so-called Razor stand. Their tifo often addresses important historical and political topics. The modernized Legia Stadium allows for the hanging of banners which look very impressive. The ultras are also no strangers to huge flags and flares, which make up some of the most striking displays in Legia Stadium. Legia's performances in European Cups have made everyone hear about the Warsaw Ultras. 1st place in the ranking is well deserved. This is the end of a list. It is truly breathtaking, isn't it? Be sure to let us know in the comments the atmosphere in which stadium during a match you like best, or maybe our list is missing a venue where ultras also do a decent job. We're out of here for now, but look out for more content on our channel. See you!